Good evening from Monrovia television viewers, and welcome. This is your preferred online television network. This is Focus on Liberia online television. Today we are live and direct from central Monrovia, specifically the historic Providence Island in the heart of the city, Monrovia. We've come to tour this facility as part of what we've been doing with other public or historical sites in the country. And so today we are here to just go around for you and show you this historic site. This is the Providence Island. You all know many years back, or you all knew many years back. This is the island, and of course we are here to just give you a clear picture of what it looks like at the moment. And so all of you who are coming on, it is my pleasure to say good evening from Monrovia and welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. My name is Theo Williams, live from the Providence Island in the nation's capital, Monrovia. Now, many of you know how this place looks currently. I'm sure some of you who were in Liberia many years back before the Civil War don't know how this place looks like at the moment. And so today you have a perfect opportunity to have a clear view of what it looks like at the moment. This is actually meant to dig out the history of this place and probably refresh your memories. And so I'm here today with a tour guide who is here at this facility. He will drill me through some of those interesting parts of the island. I will talk about it and just bring you up to speed with the historicity. And so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, invite a friend to come on as we move across this historic Providence Island. Over there is the Dew River, or the Monrovia River, if you will. And of course, the breeze is whistling all across this facility. It feels good being here at the moment. It's very quiet. All you can hear is the sound of birds who are flying around this place. Let's begin from here. This is the hall. This is the hall where you have programs, one of the halls, right? All right, this is one of the theaters, and there's a very big stretch, as you can see in the video. Let me just twist and turn so that you can have a clear view of it. Very quiet environment. The breeze is all across. Nice evening breeze whistling across the Providence Island in Monrovia. Interestingly, we have electricity here, and the guys are here 24 hours, providing maximum. And so we are just trying to go over now to the well that was dug many years back, the first well that was dug by the settlers when they arrived. I will give you a brief history of the Providence Island, but let me just get prepped up a little bit, then I will go into the historicity of this facility for you. And so wherever you are, whatever you're doing at the moment, just invite a friend to come on as we tour the historic Providence Island in Monrovia. Providence Island tells an important chapter in the history of the United States and its relationship to Africa and the people of the African descent. In 1822, according to history, the small island at the mouth of the Monrovia River became one of the most interesting places. It became one of the first places where free slaves from America landed and founded the nation of Liberia. And so that tells you how historic this place is. One of the first places the settlers landed way back in 1822 is this place, folks. It's the Providence Island that's situated in central Monrovia. Let's go to the well that was dug many years back. All right, we're going straight, right? All right. So we are moving. What is this place?
That's the office.
All right. One of the offices here, right?
Yeah, Minister of Cameroon.
Okay, the Minister of Tourism. This is an office, right?
Yes.
Princess Tokola. All right. So we're still moving across. I'm just twisting. I'm turning. Let's go to the Palava Hut. Let the audience have a clear view of it. All right. Over there is the Palava Hut, and here is the main theater, right? This is the main theater. Well, folks, this is Providence Island for you, just to have a glance and have a feel of what it looks like at the moment. Let me try to zoom in for you so that you can see it better for yourselves. All right. Over there is the Palava Hut. Let me zoom in for you. All right. The Palava Hut. Many of you who left the country many years back and don't know what it is in terms of the structure and current shape of the Providence Island. Today you have a perfect opportunity to just view the island for yourselves. And so over there is where? It's another.
That's a conference building.
All right, over there is the conference building, according to my tour guide. Nice breeze, coconut trees all planted, palm trees as well, all planted. And I'm just moving gradually, going across this facility and reading out for you the historicity of this place. And so, good evening from Liberia, Monrovia, Liberia, and welcome to the US base Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. This is your preferred online television service. We go places where others can't afford to reach. We dig out the news just to have you adequately informed. Sometimes we forget about politics and talk about some of these historical issues in our country. Dig out historical facts, show you historical places, and so that you know exactly what it is in terms of tourism, in terms of water view in our country. And so over there is where
We have the bathrooms.
all right, you have bathrooms here, right? Are they functional? All right. All right, people use it mainly during occasions, right? All right, I see two small huts over there. Okay, for securities. So
This is the way. This is the oldest way in Liberia.
all right, folks, interestingly, I want you to see what is just right before our camera. Let me try to zoom out for you to see. This is the well. This is the first well that was dug in the Republic of Liberia, folks. Since 1822 up to present, this well is still, somebody say, still moving strong and still here, and it's been used. I'm told other people from the communities come in and get water, right?
Yeah. Outside.
All right, so let me try to open it up for you to see, folks. Just this is the first well that was dug by the settlers when they arrived here in 1822, folks. I mean, still full with lots of water, even in the midst of the dry season. It tells you that this place is actually surrounded by water. And so there is not a big deal to have water in this well. It's expected that water will be in this well because this place is surrounded by water. This is the island. This is the Providence Island. And here you see this is a simple pulley. You will put the jar bucket in it and then you just roll it. As you can see, I'm doing, just roll it. And then you can fetch water easily. I mean, it feels good. It's a very nice setup here, if I will pull it that way. And this is the jar bucket. This is a 5 gallon. This is the jar bucket here at the well. The water is very clean, very, very clean. And so this is the well, folks. Since 1822, the first well dug, according to my tour guide, the first well dug in the Republic of Liberia when the settlers arrived here. And so we just want you to have a clear glance of some of these historical areas in our country. Sometimes we leave the hardcore political discussions, bring about these issues that you need to know historically and tourism-wise, just so you see how beautiful Liberia is, folks. This is a very beautiful country. And just have a glance of the facility. So I was asking, you said people can come from other communities to come and get water here, right? All right. Do you sell it to them, or
No, like free.
Free of charge, right?
Free of charge, yeah.
All right, that's great.
Free of charge.
Free of charge.
This well is the first well into school
All right.
when the settlers came. This well was the first well in history of Liberia.
You want to be a little bit audible, let my audience hear you.
Oh, okay. I am saying that this well was dug 1822 when the settlers came here.
Yeah.
It was one of the first wells that was dug in the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
Okay, before our people got to know that there were well, you could dig well to get water.
Okay.
They dug the well because of the water that they brought. It was finished. There was no water for them to drink at all again. So they decided that they could dig a well and have water to drink. And luckily, when they dug the well, the well wasn't salty. The water wasn't salty.
All right. Even though we got a river here.
Even though we got the river around the island, which is salty, we got the also got the river, we got this Stockton Creek.
Yeah. All right.
Which is salty. But then when they dug the well wasn't salty. So the place in addition to the well, where they was every one of them dug the well, the place in addition also involved Joseph Jimmy Robert, who also was the first president of the country.
Okay.
Yes. All of them plan addition, they were we taking the water to drink it. I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be engineer, I'm gonna be this one, I'm gonna be that one.
Okay.
And all came to pass.
Everybody make a wish.
All right. All right.
So that is important on the way.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for that history. Thank you so much. So we're still moving across this Providence Island. You said this is how many acres of land? 11.22 acres of land, according to my tour guide. All right. So portion of this island was taken away by erosion, according to my tour guide. So that figure perhaps could be something different this time around, but according to him, there's a need to resurvey. Then you will know the actual size of this island once again. Before it was 11.22 acres. So because of the erosion that took place, portion of it was affected. So we cannot give you the actual size of it now until maybe a resurvey is conducted. So we're still moving. This is a very huge facility. We're moving around. This is the tour of the historic Providence Island in Monrovia, folks. Wherever you are watching, whatever you're doing, we want to say a pleasant good evening from Monrovia, Liberia, and welcome to the historic Providence Island. Many of you who have not seen the island, many of you in the diaspora and other parts of the world who have not seen the island. I'm sure many of you were small at the time, much younger at the time, and you visited this place and probably left the country before, after the war. Today you have a perfect opportunity to see what it looks like at the moment. And so we are just here doing this just to have you informed. We're moving on to the cotton tree. I'm told the oldest cotton tree on this island died many years back. I recall it was in 2018. Yes, 2018. I stand to be corrected on that, but I know it was 2018 when we heard the news about the oldest cotton tree in this place felled. We heard the news, and I'm told that cotton tree was replanted during the bicentennial celebration by Chief Zanzakawa on January 7. Which year was it? 2021, the bicentennial. And so we are moving there just to show you.
The oldest cotton tree is still on the ground here.
All right.
Right there, right there.
All right. Wow. All right. You can see a portion of the cotton tree that fell many years back, still here on the ground at the island here. And wow, the oldest cotton tree. All right. All right. The pioneers and the indigenous settled all of the disputes under this cotton tree. And all right. So, where's the one that was planted? All right. Okay. So the same spot, right? Just have a view of the cotton tree, folks. This tree, I can recall this tree fell in 2018. Am I correct? 2018. I can recall. I can recall the exact month, but the year was 2018. We heard the news that the oldest cotton tree here fell. That morning, lots of people ran here to see for themselves. And so this is the cotton tree, folks. Since 1822. Yes. 200 years plus.
The cotton tree where it was a cotton tree that had a female and male.
All right.
Where when you come there, you could see the organ, the female
Oh wow,
organ.
the cotton
and
tree
the
had
male
a
organ.
female and male organ.
Yes.
Wow.
You could see the woman standing, you could see the man standing, and you could see the organs of them. This cotton tree. This is the replacement that Sandra Kaba brought back to replace it.
All right.
In the bicentennial.
All right. And it's growing gradually. Okay. That's a good one. So where are we going next?
From Mugosi, where we resign, is pull step up there where you're living.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Every up the driveway. Where you're living. Up there you're living up in the driveway. You get a step there.
All right, folks. We are moving. Wow. Rocks. Never mind for the shaking they're experiencing. We are trying to climb up these rocks. Never mind. I'm with the tour guides. Another one have just joined us, and so I have two tour guides who are here. They are taking me around and giving you some historicity about this place. And so we are moving gradually, folks. Good evening once again. This is your preferred online television network. This is Focus on Liberia. We're live and direct from the Providence Island in Monrovia.
This is the step there.
All right. So there was a structure here, right?
Yes.
And it's demolished.
I'm playing building.
All right.
It was the first building that ever pulled down. And this place was the one that made Liberia know that people had things called cement. And this place, it was the first place that people even started to know that people could have zinc.
Okay.
It was the first place that settled things to build a house, to build a house. And they started living
all on here.
All right. So this cement I'm stepping on,
Yeah, the flow.
it was here since 1822.
Yeah.
Wow.
The step.
So that's the front. That's the front.
Yeah, the step. You come on that side, you come in the house.
Okay. All right. So let me show you the stairs, folks. These are the stairs. According to my tour guides, there was a structure here that hosted the settlers that arrived here in 1822. and you still see the stairs here, but disappointingly, the structure was demolished. Not demolished per se, but it was totally finished, and then I'm sure it collapsed, right? Yeah. Yeah, so where are we going next? All right, the peace tree. Okay.
Similar why the war in Liberia. All the country so much war, you go all the our children can see it. You know? What was going on so little. Man of the war.
Well, the Providence Island, historically known as Perseverance, Dosa Island, or Dazo Island. Yeah, Dozwa. Yeah, D-O-Z-O-A, Dozwa. Dozwa Island or Dazo Island was the site of the first successful settlement of American freedmen by the American Colonization Society in Liberia. It has been proposed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site by the government of Liberia. Just digging out some of the historical facts about this place so that you get to know. And so we are still moving. You hear sound of the birds, bats.
Yeah, we live here.
All right. The Providence Island tells an important chapter in the history of the United States of America and its relationship to African and the people of Africa, or people of African descent, if you will. In 1822, the small island at the mouth of the Monrovia River, or the Do River, became one of the first places free slaves from America landed and founded the African nation today called Liberia. I see the is it the ship?
Elizabeth.
Ship Elizabeth?
Yes.
All right, symbol of ship Elizabeth. Okay, let me get the peace tree first. Then we'll come to. All right. So this is another historical portion of the island. This is the peace tree.
This peace tree is to remind us of the 14-year war, civil war that was fought in Liberia.
Okay.
This peace tree is made out of all of the barrels that were used, guns, barrels that were used in Liberia. And the whole used to fight the war. You can see RPG, you can see 60, you can see AK, GT.
Yeah, different guns.
Different guns. They made a peace tree out of.
Okay.
The fellow that made a peace tree came from Germany. His name is Gilbert. The peace tree was made 2008.
2008.
2008. The Liberian government took a man from Germany and brought him out to fix the peace tree.
Okay.
This is the peace tree, symbol for the war. The war not good.
All right. So this was planted here as the symbol of peace.
Peace.
All right. To disabuse the minds of Liberians, not to revert to the ugly past of this country. All right. So let me have a view of the ship Elizabeth, a symbol of the ship Elizabeth. Still with us, folks. We on a tour, got a tour. We will be wrapping up in the next 10 to 15 minutes, and of course just remain where you are and keep following Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. We live and direct from the historic Providence Island in Monrovia. All right, this is a symbol of the ship Elizabeth that brought the settlers in 1822. As you can see, according to history, not 1822, but in January 1820, the Elizabeth, the first ship, sailed from New York carrying 3 agents of the ACS and 88 immigrants. The ship arrived in Africa at Freetown, Sierra Leone, and then sailed south to what is now the northern coast of Liberia, where they attempted to establish a settlement. And so this is the symbol of the ship Elizabeth. Many of you who read history way down the line would know exactly what I'm talking about. And so just to allow you to have a glimpse of these historical symbols in our country, or sites in our country, and we are here today to just tour you and allow you to have a glimpse of the historic Providence Island. Where are we going next?
Mayflower.
All right, we're going to see the Mayflower. Mayflower is another vessel, right?
There were 3 vessels that came to Liberia.
All right.
Mayflower, which is Elizabeth, the navigators, and the navigators. There were the 3 ships that came. The first one that came was the Mayflower. Mayflower.
All right, over there is the Gilbert Bridge. We are just under the bridge, and as you can see in this video, go on top of the bridge to scream live for you to have a glimpse of it as well. But let's go to the next ship. That is the Mayflower. So the Mayflower of Liberia brought more than 15,000 former slaves and other Africans of American descent rescued from illegal slave ships to later set sail and join the colony, which was officially named Liberia in 1824. Today, 5% of Liberia's population descent from African free men and women. And so we are moving with a very big facility. We are moving gradually, and my tour guide is just way ahead of me. Nevertheless, we will try to cover up this entire Providence Island just to allow you to have a glimpse of what it looks like at the moment. Many of you have not seen this place for decades. Some of you left Liberia many years back and don't know how this place looks like currently. And today is a perfect opportunity for you to view the Providence Island, the historic Providence Island. We're moving gradually. Gradually we are moving around, and I'm sure all of you who are following are beginning now to refresh your memories with history. And so, yes, we are gradually moving, and just bear with us. We're moving towards the Mayflower. Those of you who read history will know all about Mayflower. Mayflower of Liberia brought more than 15,000 former slaves and other Americans of African descent rescued from illegal slave ships to later set sail and join the colony, which was officially named Liberia in 1824. And so we just close up to the Mayflower, a symbol of the Mayflower as well, and just stay with us as we move along. It's a cool evening in Monrovia, very cool weather, nice. The breeze is whistling across this Providence Island, and we are on a guided tour today. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing at the moment, it is my pleasure. That's ticket safe to walk on. Okay. Because I got with my man. All right. And so we're climbing the stairs of the Mayflower. This is just intended to refresh your memories, folks. Just to refresh your memories and allow you to have a glimpse of what the Providence Island looks like. So tell me a bit of what you know about this particular Mayflower.
The Mayflower, it was the first ship that came with the first settlers.
Okay.
And it was the only ship that the people were on the ship was 35, which was 88. This Mayflower was the first ship that came to Liberia.
Okay.
It was the only ship that had the people 35 on it, which was 88 immigrants that came with this ship. Besides this ship, there were the navigators and the navigators. This was the three ships that came to Liberia. The Mayflower, the navigators, and the navigators. There were the three ships that came to Liberia. So even the symbol of the Mayflower that is here.
Great. So tell us, how long have you been here at this island? How long have you been taking care of this facility?
Okay, for me, I've been here since 2007.
Since 2007,
Yeah.
you've been here taking care of the facility.
Yes, sir.
And how does it feel being here, taking care of this historic site?
Oh, for me, I feel good because the island is a historical area, and I feel good because I can see a lot of Liberians coming here, people from different countries coming here to see the island. So it's my happiness.
Also, people coming to view the island.
Yeah, people from different countries.
All right.
Different Europe,
Tourists.
America.
Yeah, tourists will come to view.
Come to see the island because the island is a historical island and the people read about it. So that's the main reason to see the island is important.
Okay. And what to say in terms of security here at night? Even though you guys have electricity here,
Yeah.
I see the solar lights all planted. Is it safer for you at night?
At night, it can be too safe for us. The only God keeping us here because the island, when in the night, you see criminals all around the island here like this. So
Fishermen,
criminals, because at times you see ballots, at times you see ballots inside the river. So in the night, we get so afraid. In the night, it won't be too safe for us. So we for us, we have more security here, we feel happy.
All right. So, you how many security guys here?
For us, we have 5,000 men. In short, we 5 men. For a security reason, we say 5,000 men. Yeah, so we are
5 men.
5 men. We are caretakers.
Does that include your supervisor?
Yes.
All right. That's great.
That stays here. But in all, we got the overhead supervisor, which is they are 2 ladies. But they don't sleep here with us. They come and go.
That's great.
So we are all in.
You guys are doing a great job here by keeping an eye on this facility. I mean, keeping it clean as well. All right. So where are we headed next?
That's the end.
All right. So I want us to go to the top. Let's go around the circle, the square there. You know, I can't recall the year I was here at this island. I visited when I was much younger, many years back. It's been years upon years. I was here for a program. I can't recall the actual program and the year. But I mean, it was wonderful at the time. I was a little boy growing up here in central Monrovia and schooling as well. It was a very unique occasion on that day. I saw the culture troops and drums were played all over the place, sasa and everything. People dressed up in their cultural regalia, performing as well. I mean, it was fantastic at the time. Though it still happens here, but it's been a while I haven't been here, though I live in Monrovia. But I have not visited this place for a very long time. And honestly, folks, it feels good being here today. And I'm impressed just moving around, seeing some of the historical things here at this island. You saw the well that was dug many years back, since 1822. You saw the symbol of peace that was erected in 2007 by former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. According to my tour guide, there was a guy hired from Germany who did that a peace tree erected right over there, symbolizes his peace and reminding Liberians not to revert to the dark days or the heydays, if you will. And so the tour is a unique one. We are moving gradually. We'll be winding down very shortly. I'm sure you are having a clear view of the Providence Island. I want to go on the top there and just look down, swing the camera so that the folks who are watching can see the top view of it. Yeah. Focus on Liberia Online Television is your preferred online television network. Once you're looking for accurate balance and credible news and information, I encourage you to always follow us and catch all of the happenings, all of the news as they unfold. And so this is the square here. We have the entry to the Providence Island in Monrovia. We'll go around the square for you until we reach the top. Then we will wind down this tour of the island. We're just beneath the Gilbert Bridge. The Gilbert Bridge. We are just beneath the Gilbert Bridge. So we are moving, right? Going around this circle until we reach up. Yeah. And this is a very unique design. Can you tell me a bit about this design, even though you are not the All right, the Gilbert Bridge, formerly the People's Bridge, is a bridge over the Monrovia River in Monrovia, Liberia. It was built between 1972 and 1976. Again, the Gilbert Bridge, formerly the People's Bridge, is a bridge over the Monrovia River in Monrovia, Liberia. It was built between 1927 and 1976. So we're moving gradually to the top of the Gilbert Bridge. Many of you who have been here at this island will know all about this square. You have to go around, and then you can touch the ground, and then eventually you are into the island, Providence Island. It's a square entry. Not a square, sorry, a circle. A circle entry. You have to go around, and then gradually you will touch the ground. And then you are into the island. Sorry, it's a circle entry designed by the engineers who did the work here. And so we are just up now, the Providence Island. We are just here at the Gilbert Bridge now, following our tour. We are just here now, and I want to view from the top, view the island a little bit. Sorry, the trees will not permit you to have a clear view, but this is the circle I was talking about, the circle entry I was talking about. As you can see, you have to go around, and then gradually you will find yourself touching the ground. Then you are into the island. And so this is it reads Republic of Liberia, William R. Tucker Jr. President, Gilbert Johnson Tucker Bridge, dedicated January 7, 1979. And you see the names of some ministers. Gilbert Tucker was the Minister of Public Works. James T. Phillips was the Minister of Finance during the Tucker era or regime. D. Franklin New was the Minister of Planning and Economic Affairs. Frank Stewart was the Director of Budget. Winston D. Richards, Deputy Minister for Technical Services, Minister of Public Works. Edwin B. Bavley, Deputy Minister for Administration, Ministry of Public Works. Emmanuel K. Sibu, GOL Pyramid Program Coordinator, Ministry of Public Works. Chief Engineer was Amos J. Smith, and the list goes on and on, folks. Well, we'll be wrapping up very shortly. I'm just at the top of the Gilbert Bridge now. You see vehicles are moving about. Vehicles are moving about. Free flow of traffic, and it feels good. All right. This is a view of the Gilbert Bridge. A very nice bridge constructed many years back. A bridge constructed many years back. So we want to wind down now, folks. It's been a wonderful time drilling you through the historic Providence Island in Monrovia. It's been a wonderful time drilling you through the historic Providence Island in Monrovia. We've come to an end of the tour now. I'm just showing you the Gilbert Bridge. I want you to see how it looks like, especially during the evening hours where you have people returning to their various homes after a hard day's work. As you can see, a free flow of traffic. At some point in time, it's really congested. Really congested. And in terms of traffic, that is. But today, fortunately, we have free flow of traffic on the Gilbert Bridge in central Monrovia. This bridge is not far from central town. I'm standing here, I'm looking at the new central bank, and I'm also looking at the Ijero building. Let me try to zoom in for you. As you can see, the two buildings are just beside one another. The taller one is the Ijero building. We tore that building some time ago for you. And, the one just beside the Ijero building is the new Central Bank of Liberia. And we have other homes, other private properties around this facility. And so this is a portion of Monrovia for you folks. A portion of Monrovia for you this evening. And so it's been a wonderful time thanks to our head of operations, Mr. Anthony C, who made this possible. Thanks to our indefatigable Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Dennis Jah, who is in Atlanta, Georgia, the U.S. Anthony C is also in the U.S., Minnesota specifically. Thanks to all members of the Focus on Liberia team. For and on behalf of the team, my name is Theo Williams. Thanking you very much for being with us on this guided tour of the Providence Island in Monrovia. I'm sure all of you who have not seen the island for decades, who don't know what it is in terms of its current status, saw it for yourselves on today. And so we'll do more of this tour. We'll cover most historic sites for you in the country when the need arises. We'll also bring you other interesting developments about Liberia and the rest of the world. As you may know, election is just a couple of months away. We have approximately 10 months to elections in our country, where Liberians will go to the polls to elect the president of the choice, or someone who they think will be able to lead the country for the next 6 years. So tomorrow we visit the NEC. We want to talk about preparation. We want to know how prepared is the NEC to conduct these elections on October 10 in our country, the presidential and legislative elections. We want to know how prepared is the NEC. You heard the team from ECOWAS in the country who are here to help with the biometric registration exercise. And so we will talk about all of that. We will visit the NEC tomorrow, find out from the communication section to know what's the latest, what's unfolding as far as the process is concerned. Because we are a few months away from our election in our country. We want to know how prepared is the NEC to conduct these elections in our country. And so these are questions we'll be asking folks at the NEC tomorrow. Henry Flomo and Prince Dumba will take some questions from us tomorrow, God's willing, where we shall have visited the headquarters of the National Elections Commission. And so on that note, folks, I want to leave you at this point. My name is Theo Williams. It's been a wonderful time. Thanks again to all of you who were on with me doing the tour of the historic Providence Island. Thanks to all members of the Focus on Liberia crew, including CEO Dennis Jah and Head of Operations Anthony C. Until then, my name is Theo Williams. Thanking you ever so much from the heart of Monrovia, specifically the Providence Island in Monrovia. Have a great day.